ABC's Dancing with the Stars. The kickoff was #1 for the night, and it was blonde bombshell Pamela Anderson who stole the show. Nearly 24 million viewers saw the hair, those swiveling hips, and the sexy strut.
I like it. You created a monster.
Pam's show-stopping cha-cha was the last performance of the night and had the rest of the cast raving.
She just sexed it up.
Okay.
It's for their show.
Pamela, I can't stop.
We're big fans.
We love her. We love Pamela.
Pam owned it tonight.
Pam's partner, Damien, said his girlfriend shouldn't worry about that smoldering chemistry.
This is an act.
Yes.
She knows what it's all about.
It's an act.
But Kate Gosselin's eagerly awaited performance showed off her nerves and struck a sour note with Judge Bruno.
The technique was terrible. It looked like Tony was pushing a shopping cart around the floor.
I purposely decided that I wasn't really going to pay attention to how they felt about us. As long as we are happy, that's the important thing, and I know my kids are happy.
Niecy Nash's jiggly parts were in overdrive as the Insider panelists triumphed on the dance floor. During the commercials, she took curtain call after curtain call from the live audience, although she revealed her day didn't start out so well.
I fell out of the car and had put ice on my knee. I tripped over something backstage, and then I was like, you know what? Man, the show must go on. And I've waited my whole life to say that.
The audience was also packed with stars. Tim Allen cheered on Buzz Aldrin. Former champ Elio had a front row spot with Marley Matlin and Jeff Probst sitting behind him. Bachelor Jake's fiancée Vienna rooted him on. Chad Ochocinco got a word of advice from Terrell Owens before his routine, and Joanna Kubo was a guest of her gal pal, Pam. Shannon Doherty's dad is recovering from a stroke, and her Viennese waltz made both break down.
He started crying. Then I started crying again. I have tissue.
Nicole Scherzinger and Derek Hough were the top scorers with 25 points. And next Monday on ABC is another 2-hour show.
Oh my gosh. What's next? What's next? Smile.
So who is going home first? I know that is what everyone is trying to figure out. And coming up, a Las Vegas odds maker gives you Dancing with the Stars by the numbers. But first, is Sandra Bullock looking for a divorce lawyer? Here is the breaking news.
Only on ET.
Is this dancing star skating on thin ice? And plus-size auditions for TV's new Huge.
I purposely would never lose weight.
That's tomorrow.
ET goes in-depth right now. We are taking you beyond the headlines to bring you tonight's story from Studio 4. You were swinging your arms around like a primate.
This was a flat cha-cha-cha.
Bloodletting on the boards of Dancing with the Stars.
Overall, it was a mess. It was messy.
The brutal judges to Buzz, whose score of 14 out of a possible 30 landed him last.
It looked like you still had your moon boots on.
They're jealous. They're jealous because, you know, I'm older and I'm doing things that they can't even think about doing.
Even Nicole, now in first, wasn't unscathed.
There's no footwork. Every step forward was on your heel.
Because she was like, yes, Len, you're right. Like, she was totally agreeing with him.
I agree with Len
she was with him all the way.
I thought that my footwork could have been a lot better because I felt a little sloppy up there because I was so nervous.
The emerging frontrunners, Nicole, and in second with a 23, Evan.
Having those little criticisms that we can really pinpoint, I think that's going to help us train this week.
Tied for third at 21, Aaron and Pam.
I can only think of sex, sex, and more sex.
That's the cha-cha. The cha-cha's going to be hot and sexy.
The only thing I had a problem with was being called a funky monkey.
Well, Erin, a funky monkey.
But which of this bunch should you bet on? Win Las Vegas odds maker Johnny Avello says that Evan is the one to beat at 7-2 odds.
And look for him for that will to win this thing.
Nicole at 4-1 and Chad at 5-1 are close behind.
Didn't score a touchdown last night, but I think he certainly did get a first down.
You can't listen to the numbers. You just hopefully have everyone voting at home for you.
Chad scored 18 last night, as did Niecy, but her odds at winning are 8-1.
She was certainly the crowd pleaser of the night, and without Niecy, we're going to lose some entertainment on this show.
And the judges were a little harsh.
They were tough, but, you know, I feel like I ran my own race.
Surprisingly, Pam's odds at winning were listed at 20-1, but don't count her out.
Look for the male voters to be texting in on her. They're going to want to see her for weeks to come.
Bringing up the rear, Buzz at 35-1 and picked to go home first, the 40-1 long shot, Kate Gosselin.
She was beautiful, but dancing ability was not there.
I've never taken a dance step, ever. And so to do this is like conquering a huge fear.
All 11 couples will return to the ballroom next Monday for a 2-hour Dancing with the Stars.
And of course, someone will be going home then.